He's telling the truth, isn't he?
Well, after being in court
That
all
wasn't my
day,
question. He's telling the truth, isn't he?
I do like to have a cocktail now and then.
So the answer is yes.
Today, we dive into a heated legal battle between Katherine Williams and her husband, Michael Williams. Katherine is suing Michael for child support, but this case is far from straightforward. As the proceedings unfold, some shocking revelations are bound to come to light.
Okay, Mrs. Williams, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. We have 3 children together. I have not received any child support from him. Our children go to private school.
3 kids and they still need the court to sort out their mess? Honestly, what kind of support is she even asking for?
They play sports, dance lessons, singing lessons. They're very active and it's very expensive. We do share custody and time, but I pay for private school. He pays for health insurance and that's all. I pay for everything.
At least he's paying something. And how is she covering the kids' tuition if she's just sitting there complaining to the judge?
What kind of money you make to be paying all of that?
I'm an attorney.
Oh, okay.
But I'm used to a certain lifestyle. I can't even afford to get my nails done, my hair done. It's embarrassing.
You're an
I'm
attorney,
yes,
and
ma'am.
you can afford tuition, but not to get your nails done.
So she doesn't want child support, she wants an allowance? If those are her reasons for demanding child support, she might as well have stayed home.
All my money's going to the tuition and all of their extracurricular activities. I've been sacrificing the things that I'm used to that I was able to do before when we were still together and we had that combined income. And
sounds like Katherine is having second thoughts about why she got a divorce from Michael.
my money's going to the kids and I don't have any money left for the lifestyle that I've been accustomed to and getting my nails done and my hair and massages and things like that.
It's still not making sense to me, but okay.
This feels more like a couples therapy session than a proper court hearing. Even the judge seems baffled by her vague arguments. No wonder she's dragging her husband into this to get some clarity on her own mess.
Mr. Williams, make this make sense.
You know, although she makes more money, she has an extravagant lifestyle. The hair, the nails, the massage. You know, she didn't tell you about the personal chef or the maid that she has come clean the house every week.
So she dragged him back to court despite earning more than him? You gotta admire the audacity, entitlement at its finest, and it's completely backfiring on her.
So now it's making sense, okay.
And let alone the drinking problem that you have.
Drinking
The
problem.
weekly stops to the liquor store, to have a curbside pickup. Come on now.
He's telling the truth, isn't he?
See how the expressions of Katherine changed from confident to nervous the moment Michael shared those details concealed in her statement?
Well, you know, after being in court
That
all
wasn't
day,
my question. He's telling the truth, isn't he?
I do like to have a cocktail now and then.
So the answer is yes.
yes.
Okay, so now we're getting somewhere about.
Did you catch that? Katherine's confidence vanished the moment Michael dropped those hidden details she conveniently left out. Her response? Pathetic. Dodging the questions and rambling like a deer caught in headlights. Honestly, with everything stacked against her, what was she even thinking dragging this feud into the courtroom?
And you brought him to court
Yes.
for child support.
Yes, ma'am.
How much money do you make?
$70,000 a year. I make $100,000 less than she does.
What? She earns over twice as much as him, and yet she's the one demanding child support? She's gotta be joking.
But again, I pay for pretty much everything. The only thing he pays for the kids is the health insurance. I pay for everything.
Health insurance is pretty important. You'd agree with me, right?
It is, and I appreciate that. I do.
If she's raking in that kind of cash, what's the point of squeezing more out of him? She can clearly manage just fine on her own.
But I don't want to pull my kids from private school or you know, take them out of the things that they love to do because I can't afford it.
Right, and don't say that again because you can afford it.
Maybe she's just tired of spending her money on her own kids and wants to keep it for herself instead. She even admitted she hadn't had her nails or hair done in ages. Is that what pushed her to make such a ridiculous move?
If what he's saying is true you're getting your nails done, you're going on trips, you're doing all of these other things, you know, especially going to the liquor store. Alcohol is not cheap. You can't afford it. You're just choosing to do something other than what you should be doing, which is taking care of these children.
It's no wonder the judge let loose, clearly frustrated at being dragged into such a nonsensical case built on Katherine's absurd reasoning.
How often are you all exchanging the children?
We have them equally, so that'll be 2 weekends a month.
Okay. All right, yeah. You came in here to waste my time. I'm not getting ready to play with you.
Honestly, the verdict was crystal clear the moment Michael spilled the tea about her real lifestyle. She didn't stand a chance.
I am not going to make him pay you child support when you make $100,000 more than he does. You didn't object when he said you make $100,000 more than him, so he's telling the truth, right? Yeah, what kind of lawyer are you? Never mind.
Whoa, the judge absolutely roasted Katherine. And seriously, what kind of lawyer is she if she couldn't see this coming from a mile away?
So this is what we're going to do. I am going to base child support off of what's called an offset, okay? So I'm going to do the child support calculations for the both of you and subtract it. And the difference is going to go to the person who makes more, which is you, all right?
Katherine must have been kicking herself for dragging this to court. She thought she'd squeeze some cash out of Michael, but now, oh, the irony, she's the one who'll have to fork it over to him instead.
Actually cap out, so your gross is about $12,325.35. Dad, your gross is $5,833.33.
Michael's face said it all. That much of a difference, and she still wanted more?
Bringing your net to $9,200 for you, $4,664.67 for you. Health insurance, you pay it, how much is it?
It's $100 a month.
Okay, you're going to split that.
But hang on, Michael's not done yet. He's got another bombshell to drop. Something that's about to floor Katherine while she's already reeling.
How many children? 2 children, right?
We have 3 children between us and 4 total.
3 children, 4 total. Who has the other child? Okay. Thank you for telling me that, because that reduces your child support obligation and increases yours.
This case has turned into a complete disaster for Katherine. And why? All thanks to her greed and insatiable thirst for more cash.
So, the difference in adding the health insurance, it comes out to $1,533 per month. And Mrs. Williams, that's what you're going to be ordered to pay to him.
And there you have it, justice well and truly served. Katherine Williams tried to squeeze money from her ex-husband despite earning far more than him, and ended up being hoisted by her own petard.
Any questions about that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any questions about anything I just said?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
The result was both satisfying and a stark reminder of what happens when someone drags the court into a baseless case. Karma always catches up.